between the two of them, 10 test hundreds, 49 5-wicket hauls. Show me a team. We always speak about all-rounders. Who says all-rounders have to be fast bowlers and batsmen? India will miss them so much when they're gone.
500 plus wickets, players have scored only 8 centuries. 6 out of those 8 have been got by Ashwin alone, Priyatham, just to give you some perspective.
I think, again, these two guys are literally the backbone, have been the backbone, and the only reason India have been unbeaten in a series at home since 2012 November.
So who would you choose? I'm just asking you, since it's a debate, I'm asking you, who would you choose? Either Ashwin or Kapil, who's number one?
Magnificent catch. Just look at Badri now, diving into it.
Lovely shot.
Picks it over the offside. That's a good shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. Hello and welcome to Cric It with Badri. It's another episode of Cric Debate. This video is presented to you by DIVO News. We have Priyatham, our guest, with us. Hi Priyatham, how are you doing?
Good morning, Badri. How are you?
Very well, thank you. You seem to be smiling, but I don't think you were smiling at one stage. Seeing the first test match, you were there in the ground. I reckon you went and saw the match. Struggling at 144 for 6. You said Bangladesh will not be a pushover. They certainly weren't. You were there in the ground, Priyatham. There's a little bit of moisture in the wicket early on. Help for fast bowlers.
Yeah, help for the quicks, and it was like one of the older Chennai pitches where a lot of bounce. We spoke about this on your show a couple of days ago. Red soil pitch, so there will be bounce. So there's plenty of bounce and moisture because they didn't want the wicket to dry. It has been incredibly hot in Chennai, so I think there was a lot of watering. So there's a lot of moisture. And definitely help for the seamers. And Bangladesh bowled brilliantly, Badri. The first 3 hours, they bowled absolutely brilliantly, like how they bowled in Pakistan. Couple of loose shots from the Indian middle order, so let's not forget about that. But Bangladesh were on the money and they were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, this video, mainly we're going to focus on Ashwin. We're going to talk about whether he is the best all-rounder India has ever produced. I believe so. But I think you might have a different opinion. Before we come to that debate, Priyatham, first day that has finished in this test match, it can be divided into two phases. First phase, 144 for 6, reeling Team India. Excellent bowling by the Bangladesh seamers. But Yashasvi played a good knock, some good shots. His half century can't be undermined as well. Getting to 144 was crucial, isn't it?
Excellent point, Badri. Excellent point. A lot of people forget, and rightly so, Ashwin and Jadeja were fabulous. But even that India were able to get to 144 was because Yashasvi held one end up, and very, very trying and testing conditions. He scored 56, but I'm telling you, he will value this 56 for a long time. This 56 is equivalent to 100 on a Pata pitch. He was absolutely fantastic. The way he negotiated the ball, the ones he left alone, he didn't play and miss too often. I think this innings will really help him in the future, and I think you will see that this is a turning point for him.
Yeah, the contribution was very crucial. A brilliant 150 run partnership between Ashwin and Jadeja. See, the value of these two cricketers, Priyatham, has gone up tremendously. I think the depth in the Indian batting lineup, let's be honest, they are one of the best spinners. Best spin duo already, which is getting their place in the side. But adding to that, excellent all-rounders as well. I think Team India, thanks to these two guys, I think Jadeja and Ashwin, India has the tremendous depth. 144 for 6, not an easy situation, Priyatham. From there to get over 300 runs, extraordinary, thanks to these guys, isn't it?
You can say whatever you want. The ball went soft. Bangladesh bowling was flat. They got tired. Whatever it is, from 144 for 6 to add on nearly 195 runs and finish the day at 335, 339 for 6 was tremendous. And these two guys, actually, it's unfair. They're actually 2 players and one each of them. So there's actually 4 players extra that India are playing with at home because these two guys are unbelievable. I'll just throw one stat out, Badri, before you move into detail on Ashwin. Between the two of them, 10 test hundreds, 49 5-wicket hauls. Show me a team. We always speak about all-rounders. Who says all-rounders have to be fast bowlers and batsmen? These two guys have shown all-rounders can be spinners and can be batsmen. 10 test hundreds, 49 5-wicket hauls between them. It is mind-boggling. India will miss them so much when they're gone.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen soon, because these two are the we spoke about it in our earlier videos as well, Pretam, that these two are the spine of this Team India test team. I think they are definitely crucial players. Ashwin, when we talk about Ashwin, his relationship, I wouldn't even want to call it a relationship. His love affair with Chepauk is just growing. I think he's been in tremendous form. We saw earlier this season as well in DNPL, he batted brilliantly. 2 half centuries he got there in Chepauk. 2021 against England, he got 100 in Chepauk. Now again, come 2024 against Bangladesh, critical situation, he is brought his goods. He's got another 100. I think Chepauk and Ashwin love affair continues, Pretam. Home soil, whatever you say, home soil in front of your home crowd, getting those runs, it must have been a tremendous feeling for Ashwin. I think he must be on, he must be over the sky.
Absolutely, he'll be over the moon with that. And I think Ashwin is very, very much a team man. So, regardless of the fact that he got it in front of his home crowd, I think he'll be very happy that he contributed and put the team in. At 144 for 6, you're looking at 170 all out. And it's not that bad a pitch after lunch. So, India would have been in serious, serious trouble in this test match if not for his innings and that partnership. So, you cannot put value on that. And it was, I think, if you ask Ashwin when he hangs up his boots a long time from now, would he rate this as his best test 100? Probably will, given the circumstances.
Yeah.
And he looks so much in control from ball one. It was just
Brilliant.
incredible.
Brilliant. Just to give some numbers in perspective, what rare feat Ashwin has achieved. There have been 8 centuries by players who have taken 500 plus wickets. 500 plus wickets. Players have scored only 8 centuries. 6 out of those 8 have been got by Ashwin alone, Priyatham. Just to give you some perspective. 2 others have been got by Kumble and Stuart Broad. Only two others have got the centuries. 6 out of 8 centuries, he's already had 500 plus wickets. Unbelievable numbers. And then he becomes the first ever cricketer to score 20 plus, 50 plus scores and have 30 plus 5 wicket hauls. Mind-boggling numbers, Priyatham. Just to put things in perspective, what unbelievable numbers Ashwin has.
I have said this on your show when we've done the local show in Tamil so many times. He is so underappreciated, so underrated. He is an absolute champion. He can walk into India's all-time Test 11. Even if he stops playing today, he has done enough and more to walk into India's all-time Test 11. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind.
Adding to that, I'm going to put a question out there, and I'm sure you're going to debate me on this. I'm saying he is India's best ever Test all-rounder. I'm putting my neck out there and saying that because clearly the numbers, the way he has won matches, yes, you might say helping conditions, or he's bowled a lot in subcontinent or India or whatever you can say, but still somebody has to go out there and do it. How many times has he done it, that performance like that? So I'm going to put my neck out there and say that he is the best Test all-rounder India has produced. What do you have to say about that?
I think he's very, very in serious contention for that, along with Kapil. I would say that because you'll have to. I don't like comparing different eras, but you'll have to understand when Kapil was there. Sunny was the only batsman there, and because Vishwanath was at the tail end of his career, and then Vengsakar and especially Amarnath were in and out. But Kapil also went and performed overseas. He had the additional pressure of being a captain also at a very young age of 23, 24, won a World Cup. So I will not, this 2000 kids and all that, they haven't seen what that man has done. So I won't dismiss Kapil's efforts. So if you say an all-time Test Indian 11, Test 11,
so
these two will be there.
So who would you choose? I'm just asking you, since it's a debate, I'm asking you, who would you choose? Either Ashwin or Kapil, who's number one?
In my book, there is no greater cricketer in India than Kapil Dev. So he has to be number one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Priyatham goes for Kapil Dev. Of course, I haven't seen much of Kapil Dev, to be honest. You don't call me a 2000 kid, but I'm definitely, a little bit of a generational change is there in that. But I believe Ashwin has got the numbers. But let's not forget Jadeja, Priyatham. His partnership again with Ashwin. In fact, Ashwin has given a statement that he was tiring at one point. And then Jadeja was the motivating factor. He helped Ashwin get to the 100. I think this partnership has been brilliant. Jadeja, once again, he is an adopted son of Chennai as well. He's been playing for Chennai Super Kings quite a while. So his knock also very, very crucial in India, regaining control in this test match.
Jadeja's average in the last 5 years in tests is 54. That is much higher than any of your top order batsmen. So, it's actually unfair when with Jadeja at
You're
7,
getting two birds with one stone there with this statement.
Ashwin coming in at 8, and if Axar comes in at 9. That is incredibly tough for any opposition, very demoralizing because all three of them play spin extremely well. So and Jadeja's contributions, I think, especially over the last 4 years, Badri, till 2016, Ashwin the batsman was ahead of Jadeja. Since 2016, Jadeja the batsman is ahead of Ashwin, which is why Jadeja gets preferred overseas. Sometimes unfairly because Ashwin can play instead of so many other so-called seam bowling all-rounders. He will score more than them, bowl much better than them, but unfortunately perception has done it. But Jadeja, he can actually walk into the side purely as a batsman, and plus his fielding and his bowling is an added bonus. So I think again, these two guys are literally the backbone, have been the backbone, and the only reason India have been unbeaten in a series at home since 2012
Yes,
November.
I agree with that. They're definitely the backbone of this test side. And hats off to them. India are in the driver's seat, I feel, because the wicket, it's a good toss to win as well. They're batting first. The wicket is probably going to aid spin much more. And we will see these two guys with the ball in hand. They're going to be a force to reckon with as the match goes. So I would say that India are in the driver's seat as of now because once you get to over 350 in Chepauk, it's going to be hard for the opposition, especially when you're batting last.
And especially when you have when there's a lot of bounce, when you have somebody like Bumrah, and don't forget Akashdeep is a good bowler as well. Siraj is a good bowler, and you have Ashwin and Jadeja, so they may not have too much to do on day 2, but come day 4, day 5, if the game goes into day 5, it's always tough to play Ashwin and Jadeja, especially if you have a target in front of you.
Definitely. But whatever we said on cricket with Badri, I think the predictions are coming good. You said Bangladesh would not be a pushover. Yes, they weren't. But then good fight back. We said that Ashwin and Jadeja will be the key. Yes, they have helped India to come back. So hopefully we will do a nice review on the test match coming soon. Thank you, Pritham, for coming on Cricket with Badri and sharing your thoughts.
Cheers, Badri. Thank you so much for having me.
Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to our channel as well. And don't forget to press the bell icon so whenever you post a video, you will get notification. Thank you guys. See you soon.
Thank you.